This is Dr. Abraham Weizfeld reporting from France. We're still in France in isolation after a week and 2 days. The latest news from France is not very well known, actually. It has not been well publicized, the number of deaths that took place in the last 24 hours. However, in Spain, the number of people who have died in the last day has increased to 769 in one day, the last 24 hours. In Italy, the previous high was about 800 a day on Saturday, but it decreased to 700, and perhaps it's decreased again, and perhaps it's increased. There is one case in particular that is disturbing here in France. It is reported that a 16-year-old girl has died from COVID-19 illness engendered by the coronavirus. And she was initially tested and declared to be not infected when actually she was. So the test for coronavirus is not 100% reliable. That's the lesson to be learned there. So symptoms are more important than the test. The other factor which is very disturbing here in France is that the hospitals are filled, saturated with patients. There's no more place for people who get sick, which is rather disturbing. So now they're going to start to make selections like they did in Italy, where people older than 60 years of age were not admitted into hospitals, were left to suffer and die in their own homes. Likely this will become the case here in France as well. Now, in Palestine, the news is that there are 14 people infected in Bethlehem and Hebron. There's also some, there were 2 cases in Ramallah as well, which I have not heard the most recent information about to know if the number of cases in Ramallah has increased. But in Bethlehem and Hebron is the site of infection. There's now a total of 14 cases. The worst news is with respect to Gaza, because the frontier police there have allowed 7 people who were infected to enter into Gaza. And we're waiting to hear how many more people are going to be infected as a result. The reason why they allowed 7 people who were infected to enter into the Gaza population was because there was 9 people who were coming in from other countries, and 2 of whom were found to be infected after a period of quarantine. Now, the 2 people who were found to be infected during the quarantine were allowed to enter, but they were held in quarantine together with the 7 other people in one room, without beds, without much food, so that their immunological systems, became weakened, and the 7 other people became infected, even though after 2 weeks they didn't show any symptoms, and so therefore they were allowed to enter Gaza. This is how crude and ignorant the frontier police in Gaza were at Rafah. These were people returning into Gaza from overseas through the Rafah crossing by way of Egypt. So, very poor situation there in Gaza. Beginning of generalized infection in the West Bank as well. And yet there is no treatment and very few hospital visits. So here in France, in isolation with Gabby, we're doing well. We're not becoming sick. We're not going out. So that's the news. Now, there's certain information which is not available in the media, which should be known, and which I have sent out in emails and in messages to responsible officials, which is, and to media, both press, TV, and Jason and Ruth, the Maoist Rebel News to say that the only effective treatment after a person becomes infected is the antiviral agent called interferon alpha-2b. This is an antiviral which was used to cure people like me who had been infected with hepatitis C virus. Now, the hepatitis C virus that I was infected by through the blood supply of the Red Cross, with which I was transfused during an operation for scoliosis in 1973, and I was gradually dying, with this hepatitis C infection, which affects the liver over a period of 28 years. But I remained stable enough by not drinking alcohol and by remaining vegetarian. And so I survived until a treatment for the interferon was available in 1997, and then a second treatment in 2000, which eventually cured me of hepatitis C virus. So this antiviral agent should be used to treat patients now, but it is not being used because it is very difficult to manufacture, and it is not a stable molecule for longer than 2-3 days. And now the one place I know where it is being produced in any quantity is Cuba, and Cuba is also providing this treatment together with its doctors to Italy. And I suggested last night to the Samadin Weidfeld that Cuba should be asked to help out Palestine as well.